For this demonstration, I'm just going to show you how to quickly create a drawing before you begin the laser cutting process. With your finished model, first thing we'll do is we'll just make the weight block invisible. Second thing we need to do is start a new drawing. And the drawing process should be set up for an A3 sized page, and your model should fit on that. So we'll go to new. Again, you've got to make sure you're on metric, and this time you want to pick up the ISO IDW file, which is down here. Click on create. Once this drawing is open, you can see that it's laid out as an A3 piece of paper, and it's got a title box down the bottom corner. We'll come to that in a minute. First thing we need to do is add in your base drawing. If your assemble view is already open, then you can quite easily add in the drawing. You can see there from the preview that this is going to be too big to fit on this piece of paper. So I need to adjust the scale. Adjust the scale to maybe half size and try that. So I know that's going to fit. Other parts that are important are the hidden line and hidden line removed. We'll keep the hidden line as it is. Just click OK. Now that the main view, the side view there is there, I can also put in the other side views. So that's the front view, there's a side view, and you can also do a top view, which in this case is actually below. If I right click and click on create, this automatically creates the views that I need, and I can manipulate them by dragging the red box to the right sort of place. So if I zoom in a little bit, you can see there's some of the information. There's the gear, the main structure, the gear and the handle is there as well, and the pulley is there as well. One thing I need to show on the side view, or this side view here, is the hidden detail that's missing because the side is there. So if I right click, I can do edit view, and I want to show a hidden line, so I need to tick this box here. And then you'll see there's the gear and the pawl that would fall in there as well. Okay, so from that, and there's also the pulley at the top there. So that's my drawing nearly complete. What I can also do now is put in, well, my name comes in already, your number will come in here, but I need to add in some more detail. So something like, just click on the text button, and then something like year 9. Year 9 engineering, mechanical system, and here you need to change the size, so 2.5. Change the scale so that fits in there, and when I save it, the name of the save will come in down the bottom here, something like that. Notice the date is automatically inserted, and there you go. Another part, what you could do is actually create a parts list. So if I click on this, this is automatically generated from the model. If I click on one of the views and then OK, that will bring in a parts list, and you just have to find a space to put it, something like that. Now I can double click on this, and that takes me in. I can choose to remove some of these things, tidy it up, make it a little bit smaller, maybe move it. So it's tidied up. You notice that these parts have the same name as the parts on my assembly down here. So there's web support, upright, base, and web support, base. Also the quantity. So I've got 6 web supports, weight block, spur gears, shaft, pawls. They're all there. I can also now take a balloon and click on the balloon and click on the side, and the parts will start to number automatically. That number, this number 8 for example, number 8 shows me it's the pawl. Number 9 is the smallest gear. Number 2 is the upright. Number 1 is the base. And there's a web support. So that's me near getting close to completing this drawing. I'd also like to add in some dimensions. Default, probably take this down to 0 and show another dimension, overall length, and maybe possibly the height on the inside. Last thing I want to do is just title the views, top view, side view, and front. So that's an acceptable drawing. If we want to go a little bit further, I can click on projected and find a view that's suitable. Say this view here, and right click, edit view, make it shaded, maybe a quarter size, and drag that up into this space here. That view is not showing much detail, it's showing a little bit of detail, but it's missing the pawl from the side there. If I put a view in, I need to name the view. This would be an isometric. I do save as, save. And I can say this manufacturing drawing. You can see that puts the name in there. For the laser cutter needs a different file type. So we need to do file, save as, save copy as. You can call it the same name, but the file type has to be a DXF. Change that to a DXF file and then click on save. The DXF file is the file that you need to take into CorelDRAW, and I'll show you that in the next demonstration.